The hot topic of the day in Washington, the freedom of the press.
Does he believe that this was an overreach? Does the president approve of the idea of prosecutors going through the personal phone records and work phone records of journalists and their editors?
At the White House, Jay Carney insisted repeatedly that President Obama believes in the need for the media to be, quote, unfettered in its pursuit of investigative journalism. But Carney said that should be balanced against the need for classified information to remain classified.
I am very understanding of the questions on this issue and appreciate the nature of the questions. And I think they go to important issues, and they go to the fundamental issue of finding the balance between, when it comes to leaks of classified information, of our nation's secrets, if you will.
Attorney General Eric Holder was even more forceful in defending his department's secret seizure of phone records from the Associated Press.
This is among, if not the most serious, it is within the top 2 or 3 most serious leaks that I've ever seen. It put the American people at risk, and that is not hyperbole. It put the American people at risk. And trying to determine who was responsible for that, I think, required very aggressive action.
The AP believes the government's actions are related to a story it broke last year about a foiled plan by al-Qaeda in Yemen to put a suicide bomber on a plane destined for the United States. Ever since, the US government has said it's determined to find AP's source. Looking through its reporters' phone records could narrow the field. The news agency has called the Department of Justice's actions a massive and unprecedented intrusion. In a letter of response to AP, the US Deputy General, who was in charge of the investigation, wrote,
"The subpoenas were limited to a reasonable period of time and did not seek the content of any calls. In addition, the records have not been and will not be provided for use in any other investigations."
Several politicians, as well as civil rights groups and media organisations, have strongly criticised the Obama administration's action against the Associated Press. But Eric Holder says he's proud of the US government and the policies it's put in place to fight the so-called war on terror. Cath, Al Jazeera, New York.